What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 finale and also Season 9, but it's a discussion video about Negan and what will happen to Negan. Will he live? Will he die? Will the comic connection come to the show? Spoiler warning for the show, the comic, all that good stuff. Spoiler warning. I don't want to ruin anything for you guys. And obviously you can see Jeffrey Dean Morgan at Walker Stalker Chicago. That was April 7th and 8th, 2018. They're going to start filming very soon. So does his beard give it away what's going to happen to him? Join our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel and also the Walking Dead News channel. Now, Season 8, Episode 16 is titled Wrath. The communities join forces in the last stand against the Saviors as all-out war unfolds. It's going to be the conclusion of all-out war. One way or another. Does Rick win? Does Negan win? Are we going to lose anybody? Does Rick get hurt? Does he die? I doubt it. Does Negan get hurt? Does he die? I doubt it. Because Rick and Negan, the characters need to be connected later on in future storylines. If you know the comics, you know what happens to Negan, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But Rick's going to get injured most likely. He's going to have a wound on his side in the Season 8 finale because we haven't seen this besides a flash forward from earlier episodes in Season 8. Does he break his leg? Does he get wounded? Does he get patched up by a certain doctor? I think it gets patched up by Sadiq, who's obviously there in the field with him, which to me is pretty stupid. You have the only doctor left. The doctors don't survive in the show, but he's in battle fighting next to you with a gun and a bulletproof vest on. But ultimately, he's probably going to be there to save Rick. Rick's probably going to be injured. We'll talk about what happens in the comic in a second if it's going to come to the show. I think it does, but Rick says, "My mercy prevails over my wrath." He got that from Sadiq and Carl somewhat, but mostly Sadiq. Rick's going to give mercy to somebody, to someone, and most likely Negan, right? Why not? They've been building on that all season. And since the very first meeting of Rick and Negan, Rick has wanted to kill Negan. The letters, the mercy, Carl's death, Carl's letter, Sadiq. A lot of things are coming around where Rick may be changing his mind a little bit, that he wants to have everyone live in a Carltopia world after the war. Will it happen? Will we have better times? I love the flashback picture here that's in the promo pictures where we're going to see this in the Season 8 finale. Rick and Carl are in better times, showing the fact that Rick remembers those times too, and thinking back when everything was safe and everyone was safe and he didn't have to worry about things. And ultimately, Rick and Negan are going to have to work together. And I don't know how much they're going to be working together. Doubt it's going to be like the Carl-topic world where they're all living together in Alexandria and Negan's picking tomatoes. And I don't think that'll happen, but it could. But in the comic, at the very end of the war, Rick and Negan get into another altercation. Rick's leg gets broken, Negan gets stabbed in the throat, and who lives? They both do. Rick's leg is broken and doesn't heal correctly, but Negan is saved, and they both live together in the world going forward. The jail cell that was built by Morgan is in Alexandria. I'm sure it's safe and secure, but that is the jail cell that Dwight was in, and most likely Negan will be in. Because in the comic, there's a time jump, and we see Negan looking like this. He's got long hair, he's got a big old beard, kind of like Jeffrey Dean Morgan's got a big old beard too. He could shave, but I would think that they would keep his own personal facial hair and just give him long hair, or, you know, have his hair grown out a little bit, but the long hair would have to be probably put in with a wig. And from what I'm hearing by Tom Payne and a couple actors, it's not good to be wearing fake hair because it's so hot in Georgia, and the last thing you want to do is wear a wig to keep the heat in there for sure. But that's Negan after the war, the New Beginning storyline, locked up in Alexandria. He eventually gets free, but that's a whole different story. There's a lot more story left for Negan. But also, how can Negan survive with these people around him if he's kept alive, especially Morgan, which is kind of funny that he built the jail cell and he wants to kill all of them, Negan included, I'm guessing. Maggie and Rosita are also big characters that how could you want to keep Negan alive? There's no way Maggie would be okay with Negan being kept alive in my eyes. Same thing with Rosita. Rosita is a far different character in Season 8 than she was in Season 7. She was getting people killed in Season 7, and here she's been kind of lackluster in the war for a variety of reasons. But Maggie, Rosita, Morgan, a lot of characters, maybe even Enid. Why would you want to keep Negan alive? But Negan is alive and well in the comic, even today, as of the latest issues. But will we see the comic connection come to the show where Negan is captured instead of killed. They could change it up for the show, but I would see Negan being around for season 9 and 10 and so on. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan wears the beard off and on throughout really the year. When he's not filming, he has a big old beard. When they were done filming for season 8, he was there with Norman Reedus several times. He had a big old beard. So this isn't the first time he's just grown his beard out. He does it a lot of times. He could shave, he could be alive, he can get killed off in the season finale. Can't wait to find out this Sunday one way or another, but I think he gets captured instead of killed. What do you think, guys? If you're on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, of course, we are at the PT channel, Walking Dead Communities. PT Peeps, that's my name for my subscribers. Become a valued member of the PT channel and also the Walking Dead News channel. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers. We have prizes and giveaways. We have a quiz coming up for our subscribers. It's going to be on the Walking Dead News channel, but consists about the PT channel, the Walking Dead Fight for Us, my book series. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good questions. We'll have one winner for an Amazon gift card. Let me know your thoughts on what happens to Negan. What do you want to happen to Negan, and what do you think will happen? Believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.